Hello, everyone. The dating game killer, Rodney Alcala, died in prison yesterday at the age of 77 from unspecified causes. Unspecified, natural causes. They just said it was natural causes. Yeah. He got arrested, I believe, in 1979. And goodness gosh, he got convicted of what was it? 5 counts of first-degree murder. Yeah. There were other charges too, I believe. 2 counts of rape. 1 count of providing cannabis to a minor. Cannabis, marijuana. And what else? I think there was a count of battery, violation of probation. I mean, he was an evil man. He was an evil man. And then I guess they let him on the dating game back in 1978. They did a horrible background check on him. A horrible background check. The producers did not know who he was, what his life was like. Because, I mean, these incidents date back to 1971. And they often involve minors. Goodness gosh. Basically, I just remember him as the dating game killer. That's what many people remember him as, because he raped and killed many young girls, and goodness gosh. That's just sad, and he was sentenced to death, but they didn't execute him. I guess they didn't get to execute him. He died of natural causes. He was in jail for like 42 years, and I think he got convicted in like 2010. But yeah, he was serving, he was 11 years into, his death sentence. He was, he was convicted 11 years ago. He was serving a death sentence, but they didn't put him to death. Yeah, and then I guess he died before they could execute him. Yeah, he was an evil man. He was such an evil man. And the world's a much better place without him. Honestly. There's a lot of other evil people in this world, but we just got rid of one of the major ones right there. Rodney Alcala. That's just less evil in the world. The world's a little more peaceful today now that he's gone. What else? Oh yeah, those darn fires. They're burning everything up. In the West Coast, California, Oregon, and Washington especially. The Dixie Fire in California, it's devouring, homes. Just a bunch of homes. There's been worries that 2 of these major fires are going to converge and form a super fire, which is capable of producing its own weather. So it's capable of producing its own tornadoes, its own lightning. And that's going to be really scary if that happens. I'm glad I don't live out in the West Coast, but the smoke is in many parts of the country at this point. I think all of the country but the Southeast, around Florida and Georgia and Alabama, those states, the Southeast states are the only ones who don't have smoke right now from these wildfires, and every other state in this country does. They're in southern Canada and Alaska, and yeah. Many parts of the United States and Canada are dealing with this darn smoke. It ain't too bad, but, it's only July, last year at August, September, it was bad. It was a record-setting, it was a record-breaking wildfire season. And this season is another record-breaking wildfire season, even worse than last year. I mean, by early September, the smoke had traveled all the way to freaking Europe. I predict it's gonna go through Australia and go all the way around the world this year, because goodness gosh, if it's late July and it's already hit most of the United States, then yeah, but by the end of this month, by the end of August, the smoke, it'll probably be out of this country by the end of this month, and then the smoke by the end of August might be all the way around the world. I mean, because goodness gosh, this is a bad wildfire season. This is a really bad wildfire season. Oh, yeah. And everybody's trying to get everyone to get vaccinated. I mean, I think Chicago schools, they are requiring masks in their schools in the fall, whether you're vaccinated or not. That's absolutely absurd. I don't think you need a mask and a vaccine. No. Why do you need both? Why do you need either, really? You definitely don't need both. You know, goodness gosh. And D.C., Washington, D.C. is requiring masks in schools, too, which, that's absurd. The American Pediatrics Association recommended masks for everyone. CDC doesn't think that that's smart. Even the CDC doesn't think that masks in schools this fall is the best decision at all. So, yeah. What else? So, yeah. And everyone is unvaccinated. They're just getting COVID, which we don't know whether that's COVID. We don't know whether that's another disease. We just don't know. We don't know. You can't really trust mainstream media anymore. You really can't. You know, you gotta treat everything with a pinch of salt. You know, do I believe it? Do I not believe it? You know. And not everything they tell is lies. They do tell some truthful stories, but pretty much everything regarding COVID has been a freaking lie. And, you know, it comes to a point where you just don't know who to trust. Yeah. Anyway, subscribe to my channel. I've got to go now. Bye.